If it's love, I want everything. Touch my soul, touch my heart, don't judge my mental. They told me that life is simple, been real since Papa Pimple. I started out in the rental, Sonata, the presidential. Speak once and listen twice. They told me that less is simple.
They used our numerical strength to benefit themselves from our civil rights and governmental concessions. I'm going to say it again. The Latinos joined with us to benefit themselves off of our struggle. And once they got all they felt that they could get, they disappeared and never mentioned your name again. And now when Latinos struggle, they struggle only as Latinos. They never mention how black people helped them. European Jews only struggled with you to benefit from you and use your numerical strength to advance themselves. And once they got to where they wanted to be, they jumped off the black bandwagon and they never mentioned you again. So, Dr. Umar, what do you make of the Asian Black Alliance? Why are these Asians popping up saying they want to unite with African people? Because they're going to do the same thing the Latinos and the European Jews did. They're going to use your dumb, multicultural, low self-esteem having ass. They're going to use you as the front man, and they're going to get all the gains. And once they deplete all the resources from your civil rights and community programs, they're going to jump off your back and act like they never knew you. Lord have mercy. We do not learn from our history. Why is your self-esteem so low that soon when an Asian jumps up saying, I want to work with black people, you act like you hit the lottery? Soon when an Asian bunny jumps up and says she wants to work with black people, now we acting like we hit the lottery. Will you please study your history? Will you please study your history? Will you please study your history, brothers and sisters? My gosh, can we study some history? Can we please, what I got over here in the history? We got to study some history, brothers and sisters. Can we please study some history? You think Asian people like you? When I was in China, in Japan, especially China, if you were black in China and your visa was only good for 30 days or 2 weeks, they would come and find you, put you on an airplane, and get you the hell out of China. Asians can't stand black people. Do you see how they treating our brothers and sisters in Africa? Do you see how the Asians are treating our people in Africa? And you damn American Africans think you have some sort of a future uniting with the Asians? We have no friends. We have no friends. We have no friends, and we don't need them. What bothers me about the integrationist American Negro is you hearken after integration with Asians, Arabs, Latinos, European Jews, and Caucasians, but you don't put the same energy into building relationships with your African brothers and sisters in South America. You will chase the Asians right here in America, but you won't do the same thing with your Central American brothers and sisters. You will break your neck to unite with the Latinos in America, but you won't put the same energy in building an alliance with your Asian African brothers and sisters, your Nigerian African brothers and sisters, your Canadian African. How is it we can go so hard to build an alliance with outside races? We go out of our way to be seen with some red skin, yellow skin, brown skin, white skin, but we will do nothing to build a relationship with black people around the diaspora. Why is that? We need a line of credit. We need a line of credit. And since we're not going to get a line of credit from Wells Fargo, TD Jakes, we're not going to get a line of credit from Wells Fargo, TD Jakes. Now, if Wells Fargo would have gave TD Jakes $1 billion, if Wells Fargo would have gave TD Jakes $1 billion and said, use this money as a line of credit to build independent Black businesses and relevant institutions around America, I would have applauded TD Jakes and Wells Fargo. I would have applauded TD. If Wells Fargo would have said, TD Jakes, we're giving Black America $1 billion line of credit, and we want you to be the point man. I would have applauded Wells Fargo and TD Jakes, because we got some hospitals coming. We got some banks coming. We got some supermarkets. We got some schools. We got distribution and manufacturing coming. Better yet, TD Jakes, why don't you go have a conversation with Wells Fargo? We don't need $1 billion in community programs. We don't need no damn community programs. We need institutions and economic empowerment. Will somebody get TD Jakes on the phone? Can somebody, I need one of you Dallas, Texas, Potter House Negroes to go to your leader. I need one of you Dallas, Texas, Potter House Negroes to go to your leader and say, Bishop Jakes, Dr. Umar said, you should go back to Wells Fargo and tell them, rather than use this $1 billion for community programs, because nobody knows what the hell that means, use it as a line of credit to build independent Black businesses and institutions. That's what TD Jakes needs to do. That's what TD Jakes needs to do. That's what Oprah Winfrey needs to do. That's what Michael Jordan needs to do. I'm going to give LeBron James a little time because he's still in the league. He needs to do it. LeBron, if you're really a billionaire, Sean Puffy Combs, if you're really a billionaire, you need to float a line of credit for Black entrepreneurship. Period. I don't want to hear no excuses. If you're a billionaire, you should be able to put a couple $1 million up for some entrepreneurship and relevant institution building. Bob Johnson, you another billionaire. Come on now. Come on now. Line of credit, you get your money back. Low interest loans. Low interest loans from the Black bourgeoisie. Let's vote for that. Let's vote for that. PLO Lumumba's my elder and my brother. I would never debate an elder. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Show respect to the elders. Show respect to the elders. Brothers and sisters, when I go to South Africa and Ethiopia, especially Ethiopia, I want to see, let's create an Ethiopian American bank. Let's create an Ethiopian American African bank where African people can put their money in the Ethiopian bank.